Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now, guys. If you guys are able to listen me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone. I hope that I'm live right now, guys. If you guys are able to listen me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Okay, everybody is able to listen me properly. No issues with the audio or the video, right, guys? Okay, great guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So how are you guys? Is everybody fine? Is everybody great? Please let me know. Is everybody fine? Is everybody great, guys? Please let me know. Okay, great. Awesome, guys. Awesome. So I gave you guys a small assignment yesterday. Did you guys try to do it? I gave you guys a very small assignment yesterday, guys. Did you guys were you guys able to do that, or like did you guys forget about it? Uh, You guys able to do that, guys? See, even if you have not done it, it's fine. See, I cannot force you to do something, right? And even if you have not done it, you are still going to receive your certificates. There's nothing that you have to be afraid of. The reason that I'm saying to do the assignment is because, see, programming is one of the aspects that is there in which if you are not practicing every single day, if you are not practicing every single day, guys, there is no point of it. You cannot get better at it just by editing a course, just by editing a class, just by looking at somebody coding on the screen itself, just by listening to somebody. You can't expect that you're going to get better at programming. You can't expect that, yes, I'm going to learn something in programming itself, guys. It is just not possible. Always try to understand one thing, guys. Programming is just like mathematics. Everybody right over here has some at some particular point of time learnt maths, right? At some particular point of time, maybe 9th standard, 10th standard, 11th standard, 12th standard itself. Maybe when you were in like college itself, you guys have studied mathematics, right? Everybody right over here has studied maths at some particular point of time in their life. Do you really think that just by reading a book, or just by listening to your teacher inside of a class, you will be able to go to a maths exam and ace it, or you will be able to solve any question inside of mathematics? It's just not practical. It's just not practical. It is just not like, it's just not same. Okay, so what happens is that in maths, you read a particular topic, you understand a particular topic itself, guys. What do you do at that point of time? You look at examples. You open up the book, you look at examples, you try to understand how did the person completed that assignment itself, how did the person do that example itself. Then you go and search another methods of doing it. You go to the exercise and then you start solving questions, you start practicing problems, and that is how you get better at mathematics. You can't get better at mathematics just because that, okay, it's very good, I've read a particular topic from a book, I've watched a particular video of some particular guy itself, and now I'll just be able to go into an exam and I will be able to ace every single question. In maths, everything is based off practice itself, guys. Everything is based off practice. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? So even if you're attending, see, it's great. You guys are coming to a boot camp at DevTown. You guys are learning every single day. It says the next boot camp is going to start from tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to start with cloud computing with AWS. We're going to learn about S3 buckets. We are going to learn about EC2 itself. EC2 itself, how to deploy a static website, how to deploy a dynamic website. We're going to learn out how to use machine learning models on like SageMaker, how to use AI inside of cloud computing itself. All these different things that are there, guys. All these different things that are there. You are only going to get the benefit out of it if you are actually practicing it. If you are actually working upon it itself, guys. Listening to somebody might solve a little bit of theoretical things for you, but just a little bit. Only just a little bit, guys. So you need to understand one thing, guys. You need to understand this, that you have to practice. You have to practice itself, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. Everybody is able to understand this? Are we on the same page, guys? Are we on the same page? And guys, please try to understand this. One more thing, I'm going to be very super clear with you guys right now itself. If you are expecting ki, I'm attending boot camps, I'm learning front end web development, I'm learning back end web development, I'm going to do projects as well, I'm going to learn cloud computing, I'm going to learn DevOps, I'm going to learn everything, I'm going to make awesome projects itself right over there, and I'm going to get an internship due to that. I'm going to get a placement due to that. Please stop living in this dream world, guys. Please stop living in this dream world. You cannot get internships, you cannot get placements just by studying a domain topic. You can. I'm not saying it is impossible. I'm not saying that. I don't never think that it is impossible at any particular point of time. It is possible, definitely. A startup like DevTown, if you're very good at like full stack development, you're very good at data science or something like that. Yes, a startup like DevTown or a small scale startup will always be ready to take you in. But if you're aiming big, you want a placement, a very good placement, a 12 lakh per annum, 50 lakh per annum, 30 lakh per annum, 25 lakhs per annum, 48 lakhs per annum, 60 lakhs per annum. If that is your aim to get into companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, then just by studying this, it won't be sufficient. That is the only reason why I'm going to have another set of boot camps. So at the end of August, I'm planning to have a data structures and algorithms and C++ boot camp as well, in which I'll be teaching you guys C++. I'll be teaching you guys a little bit of data structures and algorithms itself, and you guys will be able to attend it, and you guys will be able to practice right over there. Please try to understand this, guys. Just by learning the domain topic isn't sufficient. Please try to understand this, guys. I'm trying my level best right over here to provide you guys with a lot of different things itself. And I'm very excited to share with you guys that I told you guys, right, about the 10 hours course, right? I told you guys about the 10 hours course. I'm very proud to tell you guys this, that it's actually not 10 hours. First of all, very sorry. I lied to you guys. Even I didn't knew that it is not of 10 hours. So actually the course is going to be of 20 to 21 hours itself. 20 to 21 hours. That is the duration of the course. And that is completely for free, guys. You guys can attend the classes. You guys can learn right over there HTML, CSS, JavaScript, 5 different projects inside of it. That is basically like introduction to web development. Think about it as that. The basics of web development that will be covered. Everything will be covered right over there, guys. And although it is for free, it is something that you guys will be able to enjoy, you guys will be able to learn. I will definitely like urge you guys to go through the entire course and learn as much as possible right over there. Okay, and practice, guys. Okay, the point being, practice as much as possible, guys. Okay, and the next particular thing that is there is, guys, that alongside, so you have been meeting me for a very long period of time, right? So we are going to start off with our podcast from August end itself. And we are going to, every single week, we are going to bring people from the industry who have been working in various different companies itself, in which you will be able to interact with them. You will be able to ask questions to them as well as there will be a lot of fun things like trivia games and all this kind of stuff that I'm currently like thinking about. So let's see if that goes on well with us as well, guys. Okay, so all these things are going to happen for you guys, but the only point I'm trying to make you guys understand is that, see, even though yes, this is a YouTube channel, even though yes, this is something that we are coming right over here, we are teaching you guys some topic itself, it is not sufficient. You have to research a little bit, you have to understand. So how many of you guys participated or did any kind of exams like IIT mains, JEE mains or JEE advanced, guys? Did you guys ever try to do some competitive exam like that when you're 11th and 12th to get into your college, guys? Maybe JEE mains, JEE advanced, maybe you're having your CU set itself, you are having your South Indian colleges, there is Ramaiya and all these RV and all these, they have their own examinations itself, right? CET is there. Any other exams that you guys must have given to get into the college that you're currently in, right? Everybody has given those examinations. Now, how do you prepare for these examinations? What is your like mindset while you are preparing for these examinations itself? Or why are you preparing for the examinations? You are preparing for these examinations to get into a good college, right? That is the aim of getting into a good college, right? Am I right or wrong, guys? Please let me know. The aim is to get into a good college. So what do you do right with it? Do you like just like 11th and 12th did nothing? Then on the final day of the examination, you are like, "Ha, jitna like whatever I was able to learn inside of school itself, I will go to the exam. I'll just write something right over there. I don't need to prepare for it, and it's fine. I'll get into a college." It's just not possible. It's just not possible, and it's not even practical as well at the end of the day. What do? You first figure out what particular exam do you want to give. You figure out what is the syllabus of that particular exam. You figure out what exactly is the type of questions that are going to be asked. Okay, you are going to have like let's assume you are going to have a particular exam for PCM, physics, chemistry, mathematics. You're going to research that, okay, there are going to be 60 questions right over there. There's going to be +4, -1. The type of questions will be in the case of a particular MCQ type of questions itself. And then you start preparing for those. You start practicing from older question papers itself. All these things you are doing right over there. But when it comes to your placements, I rarely see people doing this. I don't know why. Every knowledge that you want is freely available on Google. Freely available on Google. You just have to go to Google. You have to just search how to prepare for Google. Even if you don't want to do that, the people like me, we are available on LinkedIn. You can reach out to us. You can just message us, "Sir, I just need a little bit help from you. Could you please let me know what preparation did you did to get into these companies? What is your suggestion that I should be like doing right now?" Don't message one person, message 250 people itself. Message every single day, send the same message to 100 people for 30 days, 3,000 messages itself. 3,000 people, you're reaching out to them. At least 100 people will be replying back to you with the answer that, okay, this is the like strategy that I used. This is the preparation that I used. You can follow that exact same strategy as well. But I rarely see people doing that. I rarely see people on LinkedIn as well. That is also one of the biggest things that I'm never able to understand. People are not there on LinkedIn. They are there on Instagram. They are there on Facebook. Who uses Facebook right now? I don't know that. They're on Instagram, they're on Facebook, they're on Thread, they're on Twitter. But the main thing that is there is LinkedIn. They're not present right over there. They don't have any kind of postings. What are you doing right over there? I am not able to understand it. LinkedIn is one of the best things that you can actually utilize for getting a placement. For example, when I was preparing for my own exams itself, my own like placements itself, Google didn't come to my college. I also applied to Google via LinkedIn itself. Everybody does that. Now, so I wanted to get you guys some of the aspects that if you are following that, you will be able to get a good placement if you are following this. How to get opportunities, what are the things that you should be focusing upon, everything I'll be talking about in today's class. That is the aim of today's class. I want you guys to understand what should be your pathway. So tomorrow we are going to complete the project. The project is going to be very simple. There is a front end of React.js that I have already built in the previous bootcamp. I'm just directly going to use it. And we are going to create the backend for it. So it's a note-taking application. It's basically a note-taking application. So you guys have seen, are you guys familiar with sticky notes? Could you guys please let me know? Are you guys familiar with sticky notes, guys? Please let me know. Sticky notes, have you guys seen that? Yellow post-its that are there, small yellow cards that are there. Just take out one, you paste it up on a wall itself. You can write anything down on it, right? So we are going to create an application which will be an online sticky notes application itself. You can create your own sticky note and you will have a board online and it will just go on that board. And all that data, like what is the topic of that sticky note, what is going to be stored inside of that sticky note, we will be feeding it into the backend. We'll be posting that message to the backend. The backend will contain all the data about the sticky notes, and then we are going to show it up on our website itself. A very simple project. It's nothing too complicated, but it is going to add some extra layers as well. So we will be able to understand about APIs, how to create an API, how to use an API itself, how to connect the front end to a backend itself. And we are going to use React.js in the front end, guys. So I will be giving you guys the entire code. You don't have to worry about it. I'll be letting you know how to use it as well. You don't have to worry about that as well. The reason why we are doing it with React.js and not with HTML, CSS, JavaScript is because HTML, CSS, JavaScript is like ABCD of web development. It is like ABCD of web development. It is important. Without learning ABCD, you cannot get to the level wherein you are able to speak fluently in English. You cannot learn physics, chemistry, mathematics without studying ABCD. But ABCD is just not sufficient for you guys to crack JEE Mains and Advanced. You have to study a little bit more. You have to study physics. You have to study chemistry. You have to study like mathematics itself. And for that, a good understanding of ABCD is also important. So we are not going to use HTML, CSS, JavaScript. We will be using React.js in our project itself, guys. Okay? Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand a basic ideology about the project that we are going to build tomorrow? Okay, guys. The second particular thing that I want you guys to understand. Now, could you guys let me know what are you currently studying in college? Everybody right over here, take out 2 minutes of your time itself, guys. Could you guys let me know what exactly are you studying in college? BTech, CSE, BSc, computer science itself, BCA, computer science. Maybe you are studying BTech, civil, BE mechanical. You're studying commerce. You're studying electrical engineering. You're studying mechatronics itself. You are studying something else. Like there are so many different pathways that are there. So I'm able to see BCA. Then you are having BBA. You are having MCA. You are having bachelor's in CS. That's good. You're having AIDS. There is nothing called as AIDS. First of all, guys, please. Okay, guys. One thing, many of you guys will be writing AIML. You will be writing AIDS. Please try to understand it. That is just to make a fool out of you. Okay, that does not exist. There's nothing called as AIDS. Okay, there's nothing called as AIDS. It cannot go into one sentence at the same particular point of time. The reason for that is it is same as me telling to you guys that I'm currently studying mathematics and algebra. I'm studying mathematics and algebra. Does that make any sense to you? Algebra is a subpart of mathematics. It is not a separate topic that you're studying, saying that I'm studying mathematics and algebra together. So AIDS makes no sense. Always, whenever somebody says to you that what you're studying, what is your domain topic of choice, say data science. Okay, just say data science. Artificial intelligence is just a subpart of data science. It's not a separate topic. And machine learning is a subpart of artificial intelligence. Again, please do not say AIML. That is me saying that I'm studying algebra and addition. Again, it doesn't make any sense. Say directly that I'm studying data science. Do not say AI. Do not say ML. Just say data science itself, guys. That is my suggestion because I've been an interviewer myself. I take up interviews for a lot of different companies. And if you guys come to a particular interview with me and I ask you what is your domain topic and you say AI/ML or AI data science or something like that, I have already rejected you right over there because according to me, if you're studying that topic, that is your domain topic of choice and you don't even know that what does the two words actually mean, then what have you studied in that? Like, I don't understand that. So please make sure that these are not happening. Okay, so a lot of different triple E, IT, mathematics, BCom honors, business degree in business administrations. So many different people are there. Now, how many of you guys feel that, okay, because I'm not studying IT, because I'm not doing BTech CSE itself, I'm not going to get any placements? How many of you guys have that thought process in your mind? That I'm doing BSc, I have to do MCA, or I have to do, I'm doing BCA, I have to do MCA to get my placements. I have to do masters to get my placements. I'm studying civil or chemical engineering. I'm not from CSE itself. I have to do something else to get my placements. How many of you guys feel that? Please let me know. be very frank, guys. My aim in today's class is to help you guys understand things. Okay, that is my particular like idea. How many of you guys feel this particular thing, guys? That because I'm not doing BTech or I'm not doing CSC, I'm not qualified for a placement. I cannot get internships itself. I have to do masters or I have to do something else or a course or something to get a placement. Many of you guys, right? First of all, stop right over there. Okay, stop right over there, guys. Who told you this? My simple question is, who told you this? And did I tell you guys this? Okay. Or did like somebody else tell you guys this? Like, did somebody from the industry tell you guys this? That okay, he's a particular person from like Google, or he's a particular person who hires for a certain company like Microsoft, and he's the one who has told you guys that? Or did your professors tell you this? Okay, if your professors have told you this, please, again, this is the, I think so, for the third time that I'm telling you guys this, that don't listen to your professors. They are one of the worst people to actually listen to. The reason for that is, for them, according to them, CGPA is the most important thing in your life. CGPA is the most important thing in their life itself, according to a professor. Why? Because they don't know anything except of that. Your professors are earning 25,000 rupees to 50,000 rupees a month. A good professor at a good particular college earns 1 lakh rupees a month, 1.5 lakh rupees a month itself, at the maximum, at the age of 50. At the age of 50. If he knew that, okay, studying this particular topic that he has been teaching for 10 years, you can get into Google and Microsoft and Amazon and Flipkart and Walmart, then why is he working at a package of 50,000 rupees or 1.5 lakh rupees itself? He would have gone to Google. Google, when I joined Google, the package was 60 lakh rupees. That was the average package that Google gives out to a fresher coming out of college. Why did it choose to go become a college professor? It makes no sense to me. Even right now, I'm on YouTube. Do you know how much YouTube pays me for conducting these on? So we have very good views, right? You guys, in 1 month, we get somewhere around 500,000 views. No, yeah, 500,000 views in 1 month. 500,000 to 1 million views in 1 month. That is the amount of views that my channel gets every single month. Do you know how much money that does YouTube pay me every single month? I can't say the exact figure because I think so, like they do something, or I feel that they will close my entire channel itself. But it is just, it is less than, let me put it up into a certain figure itself. How much, what is, okay, what is the certain thing that I can tell you guys this? That everybody should know about the pricing as well. Okay, so my specs costed me 10,000 rupees. Okay, this is a specs by Lenskart. Okay, it costed me 10,000 rupees itself. Okay, this specs costed me 10,000 rupees. YouTube pays me exactly 1 specs a month. YouTube pays me exactly 1 specs a month. That's it. That is my earning via YouTube. And I'm not lying about it. If you guys reach out to me on LinkedIn or something, I can even show you guys that. That is my money that I get from YouTube. That's it. Then why am I doing this? You know what DevTown paid me last month? DevTown, the company that I run, we also have paid programs. We also have paid trainings. We have internships and everything right over there. You know how much DevTown paid me last month? Less than 2 packs of cigarettes. Less than 2 packs of cigarettes. Because DevTown is a non-profit company. Our aim is just to create a community. The same things that other companies offer for 3 lakh, 4 lakh rupees, we offer it for 3,500, 7,500. Because we are a non-profit company, because we just want to pay our instructors and get the best out of the students itself. That is the only reason why till now as well, I start from like the morning 9 o'clock, my job starts. At 5:30, I leave my job like an ideal employee, and I start with the community building itself. I still am a software development engineer. I'm still a software development engineer. I haven't quit my job. The only reason why I have not quit my job is because that is where I earn my money. And there's a huge amount of money in software development. A fresher coming out of college, if he's learning the right things, he can get a very good package. So when I quit Google, so I did quit Google. I got a better package. I just shifted in another company. Currently, my salary is 30% more than what Google offered me. That is the only reason why I shifted the company. The point that I'm trying to make is, if you're learning the right things, if you're doing the right topics, then you can get a very good placement. And companies don't care what you're studying in college or what is your GPA. Let me give you some examples itself. For example, there was two students of ours. They were from maritime engineering and merchant navy. Maritime engineering and merchant navy. They got placed into Amazon as a front-end React engineer at a package of 34 lakhs per annum. Approximately 34 or 32 lakhs per annum. They got a placement in Amazon as a front-end React engineer. They haven't even studied anything related to CSE. Nothing related to CSE itself. We had Shubham Kumar. Shubham Kumar had a CGPA of 5.2. Shubham Kumar had a CGPA of 5.2 with 4 backlogs. He got a placement into Goldman Sachs at a package of 38 lakhs per annum. Companies don't care about what you are doing, what you are pursuing in college, because many of you guys are from CSE, right? You guys can like vouch for me. Are you guys being taught the things that is needed for your placements? Data structures and algorithms is being taught to college students in CSE. In which language? C. They're teaching data structures and algorithms in the C language itself. There's no utilization of that. Where are you going to use it? There is no point of learning data structures and algorithms in C. And even companies realize that no matter if a student is studying from CSE, no matter if a student is studying BSc, no matter if a student is studying BCA, no matter if a student is saying MCA, everybody is same, because in college you are not learning anything. But what happens is, with CSE students, they don't have a blockage in your mind. With CSE students, they don't have a blockage in their mind that, oh, I'm studying CSE, I can get a placement. With the rest of the batch, what we have seen is they have a blockage. Arey, I'm studying BCA, how will I get placements? Arey, I'm studying BBA, how will I get placements? Arey, I'm studying civil, chemical, mechanical, how will I get placements? I'm not from a good college, how will I get placements? You create a blockage in your mind. Because of that blockage, you don't study. You just don't study right over there. And if you are not studying, then who is going to hire you? It's just as simple as that, guys. You are the ones who decide your own future, nobody else. I can't do that. DevTown can't do that. No other third party can do that. Only you decide whether you want to earn 3 lakh rupees a month or 3 lakh rupees an annum. You have to take that up. I can't do that. You can't do that. Nobody else can do that. Only your own mindset does that. Okay. Now, all this is basically all like air and shit itself. What to do after the boot camp? Once the boot camp is over, yes, I'm going to continue with the rest of the boot camps. I'm not going to continue any further. I'm going to do something else itself. So, what should I actually study? What are companies looking out for? What should I do after the boot camp? What should I focus upon? What should be my roadmap itself? All that I'll be letting you guys know right now. And I'm telling you guys one thing. If you're just following this roadmap blindly itself, whatever timetable that I set for you, whatever task that I give you, whatever roadmap that I give you, you don't have to take up any course. You don't have to join DevTown as well. If you want to do it, it's fine. If you don't want to do it, it's only up to you guys. If you just follow what I'm telling you guys, one thing that I can guarantee you guys is, no matter what you're studying in college, no matter which particular year you are from, what you're doing at any particular point of time, I can guarantee you one thing. If you're studying data science, you'll get an average package of 15 lakhs per annum, 1.5. If you're studying full stack development, you will get an average package of 17 lakhs per annum. If you are studying cybersecurity, I can't guarantee any placements for you. I'm being very frank with it. But all these three pathways, what exactly you have to study to get a package, I'll be letting you guys know. Now, all the pathway that I'm going to tell you guys is not something that I've cooked up. It's not something like yesterday night, I just woke up and I was like, okay, I've thought about this. This is going to work. It is not something that is going to work at any particular point of time, guys. Okay. So what I've done is over the past 2 years, after quitting DevTown, we started like after quitting Google, I started DevTown, right? On my part-time basis. In these 2 years, we have placed more than 7,000 students. 7,000 students. Actually, right now the number has gone above that. It is actually something around 7,900 students itself. But almost 7,900 students we have already placed in 2 months, 2 years. Just in the last 2 months itself, we have placed more than 2,400 students. 2,400 students itself. Out of which only 40% were from BTech. Only 40% of those students were from BTech. The rest weren't even from BTech itself. They were doing BBA, BCA, BCom, MCA, BSc, and all these kind of different topics itself. And it worked. The exact same pathway worked for every single one of them. We have achieved 100% placement ratio in full stack, 98% placement ratio in data science. That means it works for every single one of the candidates. You just need to follow this. And I'll give you guys the proper reasoning for that as well. I'm not going to say something that, okay, this is a random roadmap, do this. I'm going to give you the reasoning for that as well. Okay. So right now, please try to understand this, that the DevTown is not just an educational institute itself. We are basically a talent recruiting agency. We train the students, we connect with different companies, and we place the students through that. That is what we do. We are a talent recruiting agency. Companies come to us, we want to hire students, we want to hire so many number of students, we train the students, we place them there. That is what we do at DevTown. That is the major aim. And for us to be able to do that, we need to make sure that the students know how to get into companies. Otherwise, like, what is the point of running a talent recruiting agency, right? The second particular thing is I'm myself a talent recruiter. That means I basically create interviews. I take up interviews for more than 15 different companies. I've taken up more than 700 interviews over the past 2 years. 700 interviews in tech. In various different fields, in blockchain, in Web 3.0, I've taken up interviews in data science, full stack, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and many other topics as well. And all that knowledge I'm going to give it to you guys. Now, please try to understand this, no matter which company you are from, okay? No matter which company you are from, you are applying to Google, you are applying to Microsoft, you are applying to Amazon, big ass companies itself. You're applying to companies with a little bit less package, TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Accenture, Cognizant. You're applying to startups, PhonePe, BharatPe, Zomato, Swiggy. Then you are having companies like Flipkart. These will be your startups that you can apply for. So these are the various different companies that you will be thinking about joining at any particular point of time. You need to understand one thing, guys. For all of these companies, every single one of these companies itself, guys, the hiring process is the exact same. The hiring process for every single one of these companies is the exact same. Exactly the same. Now, if you think that you are going to make a resume, you're going to send it to a company, and the company will be like, oh, come in. Acha, you are there. Acha, Shaurya, come in, come in. We'll take up your interview itself. That does not happen. That does not happen. Companies get millions of resumes every single month. They don't have the time or the capacity to actually read your resume as well. Leave alone an interview. Interview is a very far-fetched thing. They don't even have the time to read your resume. No company does that. What you get is an online coding round. That is the first step of your placements. An online coding round. Now, if it is a very big company, it will just have coding questions itself. Like, for example, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, these type of companies will only have coding questions in that round. If it is a particular company like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Accenture, they will have coding questions as well as a little bit of aptitude. They will have coding questions as well as a little bit of aptitude as well. Okay, both of them will be there. Now, these coding questions are based upon just data structures and algorithms and competitive programming. No matter how great you are at data science, no matter how great you are at full stack, if you don't know data structure algorithms, you don't know competitive programming, you have never practiced it properly, you are not going to get into an interview. The reason why this exam is there is because companies want two things. First, are you able to program? Are you able to code? And the second thing is very simple. How good are you at logical things, logic building and all these things, how good you are at that. Okay, these are the two things they want to check. And to check that, the best part is basically data structure algorithms and competitive programming. Now, usually the number of questions will be 2 to 3 coding questions that you have to solve in 45 to 60 minutes. And then if there is an aptitude round, in very few companies that are there, if there are any aptitude rounds, guys, then 20-25 questions that you have to solve in 15 to 20 minutes. Now, if I'm a particular person giving the examination and I am writing the code for, like, I'm not even touching the online coding round. I'm not even touching the code. Like all the 2 to 3 questions, coding questions, I'm not even touching it. I solved all the 25 aptitude questions brilliantly. Every single question I have been able to answer. Every single one of the questions correctly as well. I will still not get selected. I'll still not get selected because I don't know programming. Programming is the main thing. Just by doing, and if I'm doing 2 to 3 coding questions correctly, and I don't even touch the aptitude round itself, I will get selected. The reason for that is programming and problem solving is what they want. Just problem solving isn't sufficient for them. Try to understand this. Just problem solving isn't sufficient for them. Coding is why you are going there. Let me show you guys an example question and how the questions appear in your examinations itself, guys. So let me share my screen, guys. Let me share my screen with you guys. I'll show you guys some example questions that are there inside of these exams, because I want you guys to be very familiar with these type of questions, how the question will actually look like. So the two best platforms to practice out from is LeetCode and CodeChef, guys. No other platforms. Please do not even ask me, so what about this platform? What about that platform? I don't care about it. There are only 2 platforms that I will be suggesting you guys if you want to be on the safer side of things: LeetCode and CodeChef. The reason for that also I'll be letting you guys know right now. I'll just open up CodeChef for right now. Both of the platforms are completely free, guys. So you don't have to tell me, sir, it is a paid platform. It is not. Both the platforms are completely for free. Practice from these particular platforms itself. I'll take up a simple question because I don't. So these are the easiest questions on CodeChef. The easiest. The hard questions are also there, but you won't be able to understand the language itself. So I'm going further with the easiest questions just to tell you guys how does the easiest question actually look like. Okay. So I will take up the most easiest question itself. And our aim is to just to understand how the question actually look like inside of an exam. Okay. The question is going to be like, chef is playing Ludo. According to the games of Ludo, a player can enter a new token to play when he rolls a 6 on the dice. In the current turn, chef rolled a number X on the dice. Determine if chef can enter a new token into the play in the current turn or not. What the fuck happened right over here? This looks like a word problem when I was a kid. A mathematics word problem itself, and that is the reality. This is the type of question that will be there inside of the online coding round. You'll have a question, you'll have what is the input format, what is the output format that is required from you, the constraints, the examples that will be there, expectations that is going to be there, and then you have to write the code. And to go there, you have to understand the question first. Okay, I've understood the question. I have to think about which data structures and algorithms should I use. How can I solve this question efficiently itself so that it actually runs properly? And then I will have to write the code for it. And if it works properly, then I can go to my next question itself. So this is just like mathematics, like I told you guys. If you don't practice competitive programming from these 2 platforms, you don't practice data structures and algorithms, it is impossible for you guys to go into an interview or go into an online coding exam and then solve that question out of like the blue itself. It's just not possible. Just not possible itself. Now, why LeetCode and CodeChef? The reason for that is very simple. Big companies take up questions directly from these platforms. Now, what would you prefer? For you guys to go into an online coding exam and getting a brand new question out of nowhere, or getting a question that you have already solved. It is simpler, and it will be much more easier for you guys if the question is something that's going to come in the test. You have already solved it, right? So companies like Microsoft, okay, JB Morgan and Chase, Geo, they take up questions directly from CodeChef. They don't even change the questions. They take up questions directly from CodeChef itself. And companies like Amazon, Goldman Sachs, Samsung, and some more companies as well take up questions directly from Lead Code. Now, I know the next question that will be coming in, sir. What about Google, sir? Where does Google take up questions from? Okay, where does Google takes up questions from? So Google takes up questions from another platform, guys, that is called as Code Forces. Okay, that is called as Code Forces, guys. Now, what is Code Forces? It is a platform that will suggest you guys not even to touch until unless you have spent at least like 800 to 900 questions you have already solved from Lead Code and CodeChef. 800 to 900 questions you have already solved in total from Lead Code and CodeChef. Then only go to Code Forces. Otherwise, you will leave programming in its entirety. Now, the next particular question that will be there is, what language should I use for doing like data structures and algorithms? Okay. The second question that I will be getting is, I'm not able to solve questions on Lead Code and CodeChef. I don't know how to proceed further with it. So both the things I'm going to explain it to you guys right now. First, which language should you use for doing data structures, algorithms, and competitive programming? My preference is C++. That is my preference. But anything between C++ and Java is a good fit. Anything between C++ and Java is an extremely good fit itself. No other programming language you should be selecting for doing data structures and algorithms or competitive programming. Not Python, not JavaScript, not C, nothing. Either C++ or Java. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Either C++ or Java, guys, no other programming language. No other see, there are millions of programming language across the world. Do not give me every single, like, okay, what about this, what about that? C++ or Java is the final answer. That answer is not going to change no matter what examples you're giving to me. Now, the reason behind it, so for example, if you're choosing C as a programming language for data structures and algorithms and competitive programming, then C is a very lengthy programming language. You have 2 to 3 coding questions that you have to read, understand, write the code, debug it. There's a lot of time that is going to be taken up right over there. So if you're choosing a programming language like C, you will never be able to finish the online coding exam. You will never be able to finish the online coding exam itself. Now, you guys will be like, sir, if we don't want a lengthy programming language, what about Python? Our best friend. Okay, very simple, very easy, and very small. Why not that? Python is the best language according to me. The reason for that is when you cross an online coding exam, you go to an interview. Okay. In an interview, there can be multiple rounds, guys. When I was giving the interview for Google, I had 8 interview rounds. 8 interview rounds itself. But every single round of the interview, I can categorize into 3 types. The first round will be data structures and algorithms round once again. That is going to be the first round. No matter which position you're applying for data science, data analyst, artificial intelligence, machine learning, computer vision, natural language processing. You're applying for front-end web development, back-end web development, DevOps, cloud computing. You're applying for full stack developer. You're applying for like software development engineer. If there is coding involved, this entire coding round is going to be the same. The first interview is going to be the same. That is data structures and algorithms. Now, inside that interview, what will happen is, let's assume I'm taking up your interview. I'll be sitting right over here. I'll be asking you to share your screen, or I'll be providing you with the platform itself. You will be coming live with me right over there. I'll be giving you a coding question. You will have to write the code for that, just like what you did in the online coding exam, but live in front of me right now. Whatever programming language that you use for doing data structures and algorithms, I'm going to ask you questions related to that programming language as well. I'm going to ask questions related to that particular programming language. Now, please try to understand it. The person who is taking up an interview of data structures and algorithms has been working in either Python or JavaScript for the past 5 years at the bare minimum. He has been using Python or JavaScript 10 hours a day, 5 days a week for 5 years Do you really think just by learning a little bit of data structures and algorithms, you will know more about the particular programming language than him? And Python is very easy to learn, but the depth in that language is very high. The depth in that language is very, very, very large itself, and you cannot even never complete it because it's a development language. And hence C++ or Java is a safe bet, because the question that C++ is the safest, Java is the next in line itself. The reason for that is the questions will always be on OOPS, object oriented programming. That will be the only question that will be asked to you guys, and the questions become easier. You have a list of some 150 questions that you just have to rote memorize, go to the interview and vomit it right over there. You will be able to pass that interview with the flying colors. That is how it basically works. Choosing Python decreases your chance of getting selected. It's not something that you shouldn't do. It is something that you should avoid, because it just decreases your chance, because the questions can be very tough and you might not be able to cross that interview round. So it's always better to be on the safer side of things, right? It's always better to have like good things right over there in your plan. That is the reason why I always say C++, Java, safe side, practice it from right over there itself. Now the next thing is, what about, I did projects, I did internships, I did all this. Now what to do right now? Nobody's even asking me that. Nobody's even asking me that itself. That is where your second round of interviews comes in. Your technical round. Okay? That is your technical round itself. Inside of the technical round, this is where for data science, the people who are applying for data analyst position, data engineer position, AI engineer, ML engineer, these are positions. That is where questions related to that topic, that domain topic will be asked. If you are applying for a front end, back end, DevOps, cloud computing job, then questions related to full stack development will be asked, not just front end, back end, DevOps, and cloud. Questions related to full stack development will be asked. This is where your resume actually gets looked at. This is where your resume actually gets a sightseeing itself, that what are the projects that you have done, what are the internships that you have done, what are the hackathons that you have participated in, what are the events that you have participated in, what are the boot camps that you did. All these are also events, guys. All these are also events right over there, guys. These are the things that you need to look at that point of time, guys. And this is where it is basically decided whether they are going to hire you or not. This is where it is decided whether they are going to hire you or not. Now you will be saying, sir, this is the second round of interviews, right? There is like one more round of interview that you told. There should be 3 interviews that you said. How are they able to decide in this particular round itself? The reason for that is the last round is basically your HR round. The last round is basically your HR round itself. Inside of the HR round, it is basically determined that are you a psychopath or not. If you are a psychopath, please leave the company. If you are not a psychopath, please join our company itself. Even if you are a psychopath, lie out of your teeth that you are a good human being. Okay, for example, questions will be like, so your colleague that is there inside of the company right now is not doing his work properly. This is the second time that he has messaged you that he is not available today, and could you please handle his workload for him right now? So what would you do? Would you snitch? Would you go to your manager and complain, or would you help him out? Even if you don't want to help him out, just say that I'm a team player. For me, teamwork is more important. I'm definitely going to help him out right over there. That is what your answer should be. Now, if you say that I'm going to snitch to the manager, I'm going to complain about him, then they are not going to select you. It's as simple as that. Are you guys able to understand this? How the hiring process actually happens? Are you guys able to understand this? How the hiring process actually happens, guys? Please let me know. Now, the second question that will be there is, what type of projects do I need? Okay, whatever projects will be something that will make sure that I'm able to stand out from the rest of the crowd. I'm going to get hired at some particular position itself. Now, please try to understand this, guys, that if you are having a certain person, let's assume that I'm your interviewer. Let's assume that I'm your interviewer. What type of projects am I seeing the entire day? I'm seeing people coming to me with e-commerce websites, with social media websites, with blogging websites itself. Everybody is doing the exact same project. Am I going to get impressed by that? Is that something that I've not seen? Everybody is doing it. How would I select you? Is there any reason for selecting you? I saw 10 people who have cross data structures and algorithms, who did the online coding exam exactly like you, who did the data structures and algorithms round, who did the language round itself, and now you are here. You are also showing me the exact same project. Why will I select you? A very simple question to think about it logically itself. And that was the problem statement that I understood when I was working at Google. I saw people who were chefs, who were basically chefs before entering into Google. Right now, they are software engineers in Google. I saw their projects, and it was just mind-boggling. The quality of these projects, the kind of innovativeness that they had in these projects was just out of the league itself. It wasn't something that the project was very big, or the project was something that was thought for the very first time in the world, but the quality of the project was very good, guys. And that is what you need. What you guys need is good quality projects. For example, the students at DevTown, what type of projects do we make them do? Let me give you some examples. What exact projects that does this student at DevTown completes? Okay. So initially we start out with C++ Java. So instructor from Barclays comes, she teaches them C++ Java first. Then they go with their data structures and algorithms training. The entire training is taken up by Ravid Kumar, who is the software development engineer from Google. He's my senior at Google. So I was SDE 1. He's SDE 2. He was my senior at Google. He's the one who teaches our kids data structures and algorithms. Then we go towards competitive programming. We make them solve 800 to 900 questions out of lead code, CodeChef. Every single question explained. Make sure that they are able to understand how to build up their logical skill set itself via Ritik Kumar. Ritik Kumar is currently a software engineer from Microsoft, as well as the world top 100 in lead code and CodeChef. World top 100. He's 96 on lead code, 104 on CodeChef. Then we go with the domain topic. We ask the students select data science, full stack, or cybersecurity. Let's assume I am a student, I selected full stack. I don't even know what is programming. I start from right over there. I learn HTML, CSS, Git, GitHub, version control, Tailwind CSS, Bootstrap CSS, responsive designs. I learn JavaScript, everything I learn in the class itself. This is what I call as ABCD of web development, the basics of web development itself. This is not going to get you any internships. No company is going to hire you. This is just the basics. You need to learn this to start learning the advanced topics. Then we teach them the entirety of Merge Stack to a very advanced level. MongoDB, Express, React, Node. Then we go towards cloud computing with AWS, DevOps, Docker, Kubernetes, CI/CD, Git, GitHub, version control itself. The projects that they do is a Zomato clone and a Book My Show clone itself. Why is that the case? Why not something else? Why these two particular projects itself? What are the three things that an interviewer wants to see from a candidate? First, a unique project. It shouldn't be something that I'm seeing every single day itself. It should be a unique project itself, guys. The second particular thing that they need to see, the interviewer wants to see, is that your project is able to showcase that you know front end, you know backend, you know DevOps, you know cloud computing. The main point is you know how to deploy it. You know how to integrate these technologies with each other. Learning these technologies individually is very, very easy, guys. Very easy right over there. You can learn front-end web development. You go on YouTube, you search it, you learn React.js. You go on YouTube, you search backend, you learn MongoDB, Express, Node.js. You learn DevOps, you learn cloud computing. But nobody's going to teach you how to integrate these technologies together. And that is what they are looking out for. A student who is able to, a person who is able to integrate these technologies together. And the third thing they're trying to see is that, is your project practical? Does it has a real world utilization or not? So let's think about the Zomato clone. Everybody right over here has used Zomato, right? To order food from nearby restaurants itself. Everybody has used it. Now, even the interviewer has used the Zomato app. That means he is familiar with the project. So his main focus will be, what did you do in the project? What technologies did you do in the project? He's now intrigued by the project itself because it has a real world utilization. Next, you have created the exact same front end as Zomato using React.js. You have created the exact same backend as Zomato using MongoDB, Express, Node.js itself. You have created the RESTful architecture into a monolithic microservice architecture itself. You have integrated both of them. You have deployed the entire thing on AWS using EC2 instances, S3 buckets, EKS clusters, all these kind of stuff. You have used DevOps on top of your whatever you have learned in cloud computing. You have used DevOps like CI/CD, GitHub version control, Dockerization, Kubernetes, create clusters to orchestrate the entire project, to make sure that even if 1 million people are coming to our platform, it does not crash, it does not hang. That is a production level project. It is able to showcase to the interviewer that I know front end, back end, DevOps, cloud computing, but I also know how to integrate these technologies together. That is the main thing that the interviewer is looking out from you guys itself. That is the level of the project that should be there. The same thing we do it with Book My Show. The exact same front end as Book My Show, the exact same back end as Book My Show, deploying the entire solution on AWS, orchestrating it using DevOps. That is what you guys need to do. That is the level of the project that you guys need to have. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. And please try to understand this, guys. It is you who has not studied for maybe 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, four years of your college. You have not studied it. All this is not something that you had to do in 3 months. All this is something that you had to do in 4 years of your college or 3 years of your college itself. You didn't do it. That is the reason why right now, if you are thinking about it, you are like, oh, headache ho raha hai. I'm feeling like I'm lagging behind because you didn't practice, because you didn't put the efforts. That is the reason why everything has started piling down upon you at the last second. You still have the time, you still have the resources, you still have everything to give in, to get into these companies. Now, when is the most easiest time into getting into these companies? That is the second year of your college. For example, in the past 2 months, we placed 26 students into Google. 26 students we placed into Google itself, guys. Out of these 26 people, 14 people were of second year of college when they got their 2 months internship with Google, and right now they are joining with their PPOs in January. 11 students were of third year of college. They got their PPO after doing a 6 months internship. They are going to start in January right now. And then you are having your only one student from fourth year. Only one student for fourth year who was able to get into Google. The reason? The easiest time of getting into good companies is actually the second year of your college. The second most easiest time is the third year of your college itself. That is the reason why you need to start from the very first year. Start preparing yourself, start learning these things. And I'm not kidding about it. I can even show you guys. If you feel like I'm trying to pitch something to you guys or something like that, these are the students that we placed in the past few months itself. These are, for example, Bhavya Kala, who got his placement into Microsoft. Then you're having Gap Inc., Indian Space Society, Amazon, Samsung, Jio, Flipkart, Oracle, Barclays, Walmart, Dutch Bank, Fidelity Inc. You are having people who joined JB Morgan and Chase. So Abhishek Garg, one of my students who joined JB Morgan and Chase itself. Cognizant, Accenture, Sony. Then you're having Warner Brothers, Wipro. You are having Samsung. You are having Springworks. You are having Deloitte. You are having Accenture, Lowell's. You're having companies like TCS, so Samsung Herman. You're having companies like Wipro. You're having Cash Free. You're having Cisco. You're having Jindal Steel. You're having Amazon right over here, DXC, Infosys, HSBC, IBM. You're having Visa. You're having Samsung R&D itself, Capgemini. Many of the we even got our very first international placement. So in the past 2 years, we were really trying very hard to get an international placement, but we were never able to manage to do that. We got our first international placement. Samir Kumbal, who got placed into the HARP project at NASA, is currently working at NASA itself. We have placed students into DRDO, into ISRO, into Indian Space Society itself. But the first international student that we got placed, although he was from a very good college, that is also something that I have to keep in mind. But we got it at the end of the day itself. The point is that this works for every single big company that you have ever heard about. Every single company, for every single one of them. Some of them, very few of them are from CSE. They're from electrical, ECE, chemical, they are from BSc, BCA, MCA. It is not impossible. Just that if you are studying hard, see, nobody is going to give you a placement because like you are good looking, or you are like, okay, you are very smart. Nobody's going to give you a placement for that. Do you guys know? Okay, do you guys know that good companies give MacBooks to their employees? How many of you guys know this? That good companies like give MacBooks to their employees itself. Please let me know. Good companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon give MacBooks to their employees. When I got into Google, even I got a M1 chip MacBook itself. I was very proud of it. I posted it up on LinkedIn as well. I did that. Now, when you're using MacBook as a developer, so there were 30,000 or 40,000 developers in Google at that point of time. Everybody was using a MacBook. Inside of a MacBook, we have to work with a lot of different technologies, right? As a developer, you will be working with a lot of different technologies. You'll be installing some of them. You'll be deleting some of them. You'll be maintaining some of them itself. So for that, we use a software called as Homebrew. We use a software called as Homebrew. Now, every big company out there who's giving MacBooks to their employees, every single one of those employees is using Homebrew every single day to work. Without that, they cannot function. They cannot work properly. So that is how important Homebrew is. That is how important. 30, 40,000 developers of Google are using Homebrew every single day. Now, the fun fact is that the creator of Homebrew, excellent software engineer, one of the best in the entire world, he created a software like Homebrew that millions of developers are using it. Companies like Google, Microsoft are like dependent upon that software to work. He anonymously applied at Google for a job. He anonymously applied at Google for a job. And do you know, he was rejected right over there. One of the best software engineers who created this software that these companies are actually dependent upon, he was rejected from a job at Google. And the reason was that he was not able to invert a binary tree. He was not able to invert a binary tree. A simple data structures and algorithms question. If you have studied that, you will be able to solve it. But because he didn't know data structure algorithms, he was just rejected. He was not even allowed to showcase his projects inside of the interview. So it's not just important to do just data structures algorithms. That is also not going to work. It is not important just to do domain topic itself. That is also not going to work. You have to do both of them together. You have to do both of them together itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please do let me know. So, guys, you guys are at a very, 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 like, you guys are able to understand it right now. After this bootcamp, do not forget about it. That is my point. If you are joining DevTown, it's fine. We will help you guys with everything that we have. That is the aim of DevTown. Because when I was in college, I didn't had a mentorship. I had my big brother. That is the only reason why I was able to get guided properly itself. So I'm able to get into a good company. Not everybody has that. And that is the reason why we started DevTown. That we need to provide a chance to every single candidate that if he's not able to do things on his own, if he feels that I'm not getting motivated enough, I'm not getting attention enough, my doubts are not getting solved properly, I'm not able to understand what to learn, what not to learn, then he has a platform right over here which is able to train him on a daily basis. People from Google, Microsoft, Amazon is coming on a daily basis, making sure that they are able to study, making sure they're studying the right topics itself. That is the reason why DevTown was started. But everything that I told you guys is freely available on the internet. Everything is available freely on the internet, guys. The only thing that is a problem that I saw when I was in college was that whatever is available for free, we don't care about much. We'll study for 1 or 2 days, then we'll leave it. We'll not focus upon it much itself. So again, like I said, guys, that is your particular lookout. Okay. Like I said, everything is available for free on the internet. For free. There's no cost or something like that. Just go on the internet, search about these topics, learn from right over there. If you need a particular guidance, if you need something that, okay, I want a particular instructor who is from a good company, who should come and teach me, then only I will suggest DevTown for you. I do not suggest DevTown for everybody. Because you guys have been with us for such a long period of time, throughout the 7 days, you have been learning with us. I'm able to see some potential within you. That's it. Like a particular dedication towards your own careers, and that is what we want. Because at DevTown, we are only concerned with placements. We are not concerned what you like, what you don't like, what are your interests, what are not your interests. We really don't care about it. We only care whether our students are getting placements or not. That's it. That is all that we care about. Because that is what is needed at the end of the day. So what we do at DevTown is that we have created an entire program of 3 to 4 months itself. That is a completely live program. Completely live program. Every single day, a class of 40 students happens on Zoom class. Every single day for 2 hours of live classes in the evening, because we want to give individual attention to every single student. After that, there is 1 hour of doubt class after that class. So there is 3 hours of classes every single day. 2 hours of live class plus 1 hour of live doubt class on Zoom of 40 students. We don't take in more than 40 students in one batch, so that we are able to make sure that we are able to get placements. Okay. Then what we do is we have instructors. So I will just show you guys the instructors as well. These are the instructors that currently teach at DevTown. So I'm one of the instructors. My batch starts at 10 o'clock in the evening. So at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m., I get the time to take up my batch. But yeah, there are other instructors as well. So for example, these are the instructors that are there. There are people from Amazon, Google, Ritik Kumar, who teaches computer programming from Microsoft itself, McKinsey and Company, Morgan Stanley, American Express, Google, Sony, TensorFlow, Stealth and Moving, Goldman Sachs. Anshika Gupta, she has previously worked with Geek for Geeks. Currently, she's a tech lead at OYO. Then you're having Sahil Rehman from HP, Porsche, Oracle, Infosys, Walmart, L&T, Geo, KPMG. This is just some, like, I think so. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some 20 instructors. We have a list of 60 instructors at DevTown. 60 instructors from the top companies itself. Top companies from the entire globe. And these are the people who come every single day, 6 days a week continuously, not alternate days, not like once a week or something. 6 days a week, every single day for 3 to 4 months continuously. They come up live inside of the classes on Zoom classes. Make sure that every single project, every single problem you are able to understand, you are able to solve it. And that is the aim. That is what we provide: mentorship, proper mentorship itself. We cover up everything. We don't even consider. Just like when you came into boot camp, you guys did new programming. I told you guys you don't need to know about it. We take that into consideration. We start with the basics. Even for this particular program, the training and internship program, we start with C++, Java, then data structure algorithms, then competitive programming, then one domain topic. For example, you're going with full stack, front end, back end, DevOps, cloud computing, the Zomato clone, the Book My Show clone, everything gets covered right over there. There's no prerequisites required, except you should be able to understand my English, because English will be the communication language. We get students from Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, US, UK, Spain, Indonesia, Philippines, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, everywhere. So we have to take up the classes in English. We don't have an option right over there. After completing this, we train you guys in aptitude. We train you guys in verbal communication. You have your mock interviews itself. You have your like LinkedIn preparation, GitHub resume preparation sessions itself, to make sure that your profile is up to date. And then we go towards your placements. Before going to your placements, we provide you guys with a 3 months internship certificate from DevTown, because we want to build your profile a little bit. So learning this is good, but we want our students to stand out from the rest of the crowd. So we provide them with a 3 months internship certificate from DevTown itself. And then we ask you guys that, okay, which particular company do you want to do an internship with? Now, this is a very like random question, right? That which company do you want to do an internship with? Actually, we have partnered up with more than 18 different companies who are currently providing our students with a guaranteed 1 month internship. Guaranteed 1 month internship. We have companies like, as you're able to see right over here, for data analysis and software engineering, we have companies like Cognizant, Deloitte, Boston Consulting Group, KPMG, Tata, Accenture, British Airways. These are the companies who provide our students with a 1 month guaranteed internship. No interviews, no examinations, nothing. Because our students have already completed competitive programming, they have practiced it up, they have done data structure algorithms, they have done the domain topic properly. So these companies provide them with a guaranteed internship right over there. And if you are able to work well with the company, they directly hire you from there itself. That is, they have removed the entire interview process with just the internship. That if you are doing well in the internship, they directly hire you from right over there. So their cost is also reduced. Then you're having for full stack development, you have companies like JP Morgan and Chase, Walmart, Amazon, HP, Porsche, Infosys, Accenture, Lyft, Commonwealth Bank, Cisco. And then for cybersecurity, we currently have only 4 companies, that is MasterCard, ANZ, JP Morgan and Chase, and PwC. These are the companies that currently offer our students a 1 month guaranteed internship. From the starting point where you knew programming or you didn't knew programming, we don't care about that. We start from the basics to the point where you are learning C++. Just think about it. What you guys currently know and what the students who got placed through DevTown knows right now. C++, Java, data structures and algorithms. competitive programming, then you are 800, 900 questions solved right over there. They know the entirety of the domain topic. For example, in data science, they know data analytics, data science itself, data engineering itself, data wrangling, the entirety of artificial intelligence. And then they have already done a particular 3 months internship with a small company called as DevTown, a 1 month internship with a big company like Amazon or JP Morgan and Chase. That is their profile. That is their profile. And that is the reason why in 650 students that we trained in data science, the average placement was 15 lakhs per annum. Highest placement was 60 lakhs per annum. Lowest was 11 lakhs per annum. Average was 15 lakhs per annum. For our full stack batch, we trained more than 1,400 students. The highest placement was again 60 lakhs per annum. The lowest placement was 9 lakhs per annum in Infosys. And the average placement was 17 lakhs per annum. And in data science, we got a placement ratio of 98%, and in full stack we had a placement ratio of 100% itself. 100% placement ratio. So this pathway that I told you guys actually works. If you stick to the pathway itself, it actually works. Now your choice is whether you want to do it on your own or would you like to join DevTown and do it. It is up to you guys to figure it out, not to me. I've just given you guys the entire roadmap. I've given you guys the entire pathway. Now it is up to you guys. If you feel that, okay, I'm not able to do it on my own, I want to join a program, I want to do it, you can definitely join. If you would like to do it on your own, I've given you guys the entire roadmap. Just follow that, guys. I can give you in a written guarantee that you will be able to get an amazing placement. That if you are just able to focus upon that, you don't need MCA, you don't need any master's degree, you don't need anything. Whatever you're currently doing, just do this. You will be able to get the placement that you want. You will be able to get the placements that you want. It is as simple as that. Just have the dedication within you. You can do it. I have been able to see over the past 7 years, some of you guys are really invested into your careers. And that is something that I really appreciate within you. Staying with a course for 7 days, learning every single day, that is not something that a normal candidate can actually do. It takes up dedication. And that dedication, you guys have it. So you can do it, guys. You guys can definitely do it. Just try your level best, guys. That will be my suggestion. At the end of the day, it is up to you guys to do it or not. But my suggestion is try to do it. Okay. Now, for those guys who would like to join the training and internship program, a particular person from Google, Microsoft, Amazon is going to come to you guys and like teach you guys every single day for 3 to 4 months continuously live inside of classes, giving 3 hours in the evening itself. So we have to pay them something. We can't, if I was the only person, I would have done it for free, but I can't then focus on just 40 students ka batch, right? There are a lot of students who get enrolled into DevTown. We have more than 100 colleges that we have partnered up with, and we train more than 1,000 students every single month. More than 1,000 students from 100 colleges that we have already partnered up with. They don't get the guaranteed internship. The reason for that is something that I just reserve for my own thing. But yeah, we train them. So I can't train 1,000 students at once, and I can't solve their doubts as well. So we got these amazing instructors who come every single day, teach them right over there. So we have to pay them something, right? The cost of the entire program over the entire 3 months, 3 to 4 months, and then all the live classes that happen on Zoom. We provide you guys with a lifetime access to all the class recordings. All the class recordings from C++, Java, data structure, algorithms, competitive programming, your domain topic, your aptitude, your verbal reasoning, your mock interviews, your LinkedIn GitHub resume preparation, everything, we give you guys lifetime access to that. The classes are live, but the recordings also, you need to refer it back or learn something once again. We provide it to you guys because we don't face any costs in that. The only cost is to pay to our instructors. So the cost of the entire program, including everything, is 7,500 rupees plus taxes. Not monthly, for the entire program itself. So monthly, the cost is, I think so, 2,500 rupees itself. That is the cost per month. That is less than one time you go out to eat in Domino's, you will get a bill of more than that. But yeah, that is the cost of the entire program. 7,500 rupees plus taxes. That too, we have divided into two halves. That is a pre-registration fees of 500 rupees itself, and the rest of the fees, that is 7,000 rupees plus taxes that you'll have to pay to start the program itself. Right now, because the guaranteed internship seats, we got it last time in November. So after that, we never got the guaranteed internship because we get the guaranteed internship only in that case when the companies are actually hiring. So when the companies start hiring, they provide us with the guaranteed internship because they want to hire candidates, and that is what we give it out to our students itself. So right now we are having somewhere around 10 seats that are currently available for the program. So could you guys let me know how many of you guys are interested for the program, guys? Please let me know. We don't have any profits or something like that in this, guys, that I can give any discounts or something. From that 7,500, we have to pay 6,800 to the instructors itself directly. 300 rupees we have to pay for the platform to maintain the platform, the LMS. Then 200 rupees goes for our Zoom credentials and all these kind of things. And 200 buffer rupees we keep it up to pay any miscellaneous cost and something like that. So could you guys let me know how many of you guys are interested for the program itself, guys? Like I said, the guaranteed internship is available as a guarantee. Anybody who will be participating in the training and internship program, everybody will be getting the guaranteed internship. But we can only take in 10 people right now. Like I said, we don't have that many number of seats available with us. Okay, so for those seats, for those people who want to participate in the training and internship program, I'm going to provide you guys with the pre-registration link right now. The first 10 candidates who will be enrolling will be given their guaranteed internship seats, guys. The rest of the students, if they want to enroll, it's fine. If they don't want to enroll, once the seat is gone, we can only provide you guys with the guaranteed internship itself, nothing else. We can only provide you guys with the training. Once the 10 seats are gone, we will only be able to provide you guys with the training. We will not be able to provide you guys with the guaranteed internship. Like I said, because we have limited number of seats that are there. Okay, so after the 10 seats are over, we will not be able to provide you guys with anything else. So those students who are interested to join the training and internship program, I'm providing you guys with the pre-registration link. Like I said, the pre-registration cost is 500 rupees plus taxes. That's it. Okay, 500 rupees plus taxes. That is the pre-registration amount itself. For those students who want to participate in the training and internship, they can complete the pre-registration right now. As soon as the 10 seats are over, I will not be able to take in any more candidates itself, guys. I will not be able to take in any more candidates itself, guys. So please, those who are interested, please complete their pre-registrations. After the 10 seats are over, we will only be able to give you guys the training. We will not be able to provide you guys with the guaranteed internship. Because the internship is guaranteed, we have less number of seats that are there. We only give it to limited number of candidates itself. The link itself will close after 10 registrations that are there, guys. We'll not be able to take in any more candidates. For if anybody has any questions or queries, they can ask us. I'll help you guys out with that as well. Okay. What about working professional who works as rotating shift? Wiki Gaming, there are multiple batches that are there, starting from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock itself. Depending upon which particular batch is suitable for you, you can join that particular batch itself. Okay. Chirag, the highest salary that we have been able to get is 60 lakhs. I'm going to be very frank with you. We have never been able to achieve 1 CR package. I don't think so. That is going to be something that is even possible as well. Can first year freshers join? Definitely yes. The best time is actually in the first, second, and third year itself. Fourth year students, it is your do or die situation. So you have to do it, either do it or you have to die. There's no other option right over there, guys. Okay. Like I said, guys, those who are interested in the training and internship program, you guys can definitely register yourself from right over here. I've already provided you guys with the pre-registration link itself. Any student, even if you are from biomedical, if you are interested into the IT phase, you want to get a placement in the IT phase, you can definitely join that particular program. Okay. What about international students? For international students, you guys can message us on a particular WhatsApp number. I'll provide you guys with a WhatsApp number as well. You guys can just message us on this particular WhatsApp number. Somebody from DevTown will be able to reach you guys and help you guys right over there, guys. Okay, for international students, this is the WhatsApp number, guys. So you guys can reach out to us on this particular WhatsApp number. Somebody from DevTown will be able to help you guys out with the same. So do you offer scholarships? Guys, like I said, we are a non-profit organization. We just charge enough so that we are able to pay to our instructors. That's it. There is nothing that I can give a discount or something like that because I don't have that thing itself. I have to pay my instructors, right? I don't want a second year student teaching you guys. I want a particular person from which you can actually learn something. And that is going to be a person from a particular good company. And for that, I have to pay them something so that they're able to come right over there, give their time. These are dedicated instructors. These are instructors from good companies itself, guys. But we have to pay them something, right? So will this internship start? Currently, I'm in fourth year and campus placements in my university start from next month. Ritvik, my suggestion would be join the program immediately and start doing it. Okay, start doing that immediately itself, guys. Okay. So what we do is, if you guys have any exams, any SEM exams or something, we transfer you to a new batch. So what we do is, for example, let's assume you enrolled right now. Now let's assume you are starting out with your exams right now itself. So instead of getting you guys into the next particular batch, we shift you guys to like the batch next to that. But the guaranteed internship is something that you have to schedule. So we have to schedule the guaranteed internship with the company, so that is very flexible. And for the training, we have training every single month. The training never stops because we have to do it for the colleges, right? The training never stops. So even in the middle of the batch itself, if you guys have your exams or something like that, we reschedule your like classes and everything. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, you don't have to worry about that, guys. Will it be totally from scratch? The only thing that is a prerequisite, that is a knowledge that you need prior to enrolling for the program is just English. You should be able to understand my English. That's it. You should be able to understand my English. You don't need to know anything about programming or something. Everything from will be from the basics itself, guys. Okay, will be from the basics itself. Like I said, guys, I've provided. Will I be a good employee after joining full stack developer? Absolutely yes. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah, absolutely yes itself, guys. Like I said, guys, will the guaranteed internship open again? See, I am not very sure of it. The last time we had the guaranteed internship was in November last year. After that, this is the second time that we have got the guaranteed internship. Now, maybe it can, maybe it might not. I have no issue. I don't have an idea. What you can do is, if you are unsure of starting the program right now, you can do your pre-registration right now itself. And whenever you want to start, you can let us know. We'll reschedule that training and internship for you. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay? You don't have to worry about it itself. Like I said, guys, this is a very good opportunity for you guys. Think about it. Most of the colleges that you are currently in, most of these companies don't even come to your college as well. They don't even come to your college. Many of you guys have been applying to these companies and you haven't been shortlisted as well. It's a very, very, very big chance for many of the students to get a direct internship with a company like Amazon, with a company like JP Morgan and Chase, with a company like Walmart itself. Do not miss this opportunity. What about the package for full stack developer fresher? MJ, the average package is 17 lakhs per annum. Okay. The average package is 17 lakhs per annum itself. So for those, please do let me know, guys, how many of you guys are still interested in the training and internship? Could you guys please let me know so that I'm able to understand? I don't know how many seats are left, so I'll have to check that up right now. But guys, let me know how many of you guys are still interested for the training and internship, guys. Could you guys let me know how many of you guys are still interested in the training and internship? Those who are interested, please complete your pre-registration right now. As soon as the pre-registration, like as soon as the 10 seats are over, even I will not be able to help you guys out with that. Okay. And you have the EMI options available as well. You don't even have to worry. Okay? You have the EMI options available and everything. We have taken care of everything for you guys. So you don't have to worry about that as well, guys. I'll just check how many seats are currently available with us right now. Even I don't know that. I'm also going to check it right now. Okay. So let me just check how many seats are currently available. Like I said, guys, we'll not be taking any more than 10 candidates because we don't have that many number of seats itself. Okay. So right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 students have already enrolled, guys. 5 students have already completed their pre-registration. For those students who are interested, please complete your pre-registration right now itself, guys, because once the seats are over, we'll not be able to take any more candidates. Once the seats are over, guys, we'll not be able to get any more candidates itself. What is the average package of cybersecurity? The average package of cybersecurity is between 9 lakhs to 15 lakhs per annum. That is the average package that we were able to get for cybersecurity itself. Okay. For those guys who are interested, please do complete your pre-registration right now itself, guys. I'm a first year student of data science. Should I join or not? Prashant, I will be suggesting you to join as soon as possible. That will be my suggestion. The early that you are able to join, the better you will be able to do right over there. The more chance of you guys getting a placement to a better company as well. Guys, think about the entire training, the entire internship is going to be completely online itself, guys, because we get students from the entire world. We get students from the entire world itself, guys. The entire training and the entire internship is completely online. And the internship is a guaranteed internship. You get a certificate directly from the company itself. It is not something that, okay, I'm giving you an internship or something like that. Okay. That's not like that. the internships directly from the company. Our job right over here is to train you guys, make you guys ready for the internship, and then we connect you with the company. We schedule your internship according to your timing, and you are able to do it right over there. Okay, and right over here, guys, it's not. I'm not kidding about it. These all students were our students itself. These are the ones who got their placements through us as well. All these students right over here. So it's not even as if like, okay, we don't have any testimonials or anything. So Arunima Malik, who got her placement into Google, this was her own entire testimonial as well. Like I said, guys, we even have the backing. We even have the backing right over there to prove that yes, we have done very well for the students that are there, guys. Okay. Like I said, if you guys are interested for the training and internship, please complete your pre-registration right now itself. Once the 10 candidates are done, we will not be able to take in any more students, guys, because we have limited number of seats. We can't take up any more students. So right now, I'll be giving you guys the attendance link, guys. I'll be giving you guys the attendance link right now. Once I've filled up the attendance, so right now, how many students have already enrolled? Let me just check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 students have already enrolled, guys. The last 3 seats are there. After that, we'll not be able to take in any more candidates itself. Right now, I'm going to give you guys the attendance for today's class. Okay. I'm going to give you guys the attendance for today's class. After the attendance, I'm still here. If you guys have any questions, any queries, you guys want any help, I'll be able to still answer those questions for you. Okay. So don't think that I've just ran away itself after sharing the attendance. I will be here. I'll be helping you guys out with that. I'll just provide you guys with the attendance for today's class. So you don't have to worry about that. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, I think so. This is the day 7, right? Guys, tomorrow as well, we'll be having the last class of our project, guys. That will be happening at 6:30 in the evening. Okay, not at 8:15. Please do understand this, guys. Tomorrow's class will be at 6:30 in the evening. That is the last day. That's our final project itself, guys. Okay, that is the day 7. Today is not the last day. Tomorrow will be the last day in which we'll be doing the project. I'll be letting you guys know how will you be receiving your certificates as well. The class will be at 6:30 in the evening, 6:30 p.m. in the evening, guys. Right now, I'm going to provide you guys with the attendance. Once I've filled up the attendance, guys, you guys can leave the class, or else I'm still here. If you have any questions or queries related to the training or internship, if you have any like things that you want to ask, I'll still be here. I'll be answering that for you guys. Okay. I've provided you guys with the attendance link as well. Those who want to fill up their attendance, they can definitely do that. If you guys have any questions or queries, you guys can stay back. I'll be helping you guys solve that. You don't have to worry about that as well, guys. I'll be staying back, helping you guys out, solve your questions, so you don't have to worry about that. The attendance link I've provided you guys right over here inside of the live chat, guys. I'm an NCA first year student. Can I join the registration? Anita, absolutely yes. Yeah, Anita, absolutely yes itself. I provided you guys with the attendance as well in the live chat, guys. You guys can start filling up your attendance. If you guys have any questions or queries for me related to the training and internship that you want to ask, okay? And if you guys tell me the future scope of VR technology. Right now, Lohit, if you're doing it, you will not get any placements right now. Maybe after 10 years, you can think about, because in India currently, there are not a lot of VR companies that are there. So in India, if you're currently present in, if companies are not hiring for it, then you are not going to get placements. So my suggestion would be think about your placements right now. If you're interested in VR, just continue doing it, continue practicing it, developing your skill set in that. Okay. Why did you shift to full stack? Is it because data science isn't good as full stack for your career? No, not at all. I shifted into full stack because I got a better opportunity somewhere else. So yeah, I decided I'll go further with full stack development. Okay. The next question is, sir, will it be totally guaranteed that everyone will be getting the internship? It will be totally guaranteed for every single student that will be getting the internship. It will be totally guaranteed for everybody. I'm going into third year. Should I start full stack or data science? Your first priority should be data structures, algorithms, competitive programming. And between full stack and data science, if you are from a good college with good companies coming to your college, go further with data science. If you're not from a good college, good companies are not coming to your college, go further with full stack development itself. Average package of data science students is 15 lakhs per annum. Okay, 15 lakhs per annum itself. What should be your CVs like? Make sure you are not putting any images on your CV. You are not putting any colors on your CV. Your CV should be only black, white, and green color. No other colors. Your most important thing is your experience. Any internships that you have done, any trainings that you have done, any hackathons that you have won. any hackathons that you have participated in, any events such as these boot camps that you have participated in, and then your projects itself. These are some of the things that will be there. So 7,000 is the final price. No extra charge will be there. 7,500 rupees plus taxes. That is the cost of the entire program. Yes, there are no other charges except of this. We don't charge anything except of this. We only charge for the training. We don't even charge for the internship. The internship is coming free for us, so we don't charge anything to you guys as well. Okay. So the internship is online, offline. The entire internship is completely online itself, completely online, because the companies are basically trying to test you out whether you're a good fit for that company or not, because they want to hire you, right? And guys, this is a very big opportunity because most of the companies that are there right over here that are hiring from us, that are providing the guaranteed internship, they are providing that because they are hiring right now. For the past 6 months, we are not able to get the guaranteed internship because they were not hiring. Right now, they have started hiring. So the guaranteed internship basically means that you're getting a very high probability of getting hired as well. Okay. For international students, just message on the WhatsApp number. They will be able to help you out from there itself, guys. Okay. Joey, like I've already said, we are a non-profit organization. We don't have a team or something like that. What we focus upon is just the teaching aspect, just the teaching aspect itself. We are just focused upon our teaching aspect. We are just focused upon placing students. That is what our main aim is. Okay. In dollars, it will be somewhere around $110 in its entirety. Okay. How many seats are currently, in which domains are you taking classes, sir? So, like I said, you will be covering everything from C++, Java, data structures and algorithms, competitive programming, 800 to 900 questions solved from LeetCode and CodeChef. Then your one domain topic, whatever domain topic that you select, whether it be data science, full stack, or cybersecurity, whatever you select, we will be training you guys in its entirety with all the projects and everything included. Then your 3 months of internship certificate from DevTown, 1 month of guaranteed internship in the company of your selection, mock interviews, your verbal, logical, and aptitude skill set itself, everything. Okay, the training and internship, we don't have a particular domain. We train for placements. That is the main aim. That is the reason why we cover C++, Java, data structure algorithms, competitive programming, and one domain topic. We just have three domain topics: data science, full stack, and cybersecurity. The reason for that is these are the three things in which we are able to get placements. That is the reason why. Right now, how many seats are left? Even I will have to check. Even I don't know. Last time that I checked, 7 seats were over. Only 3 seats were there. I'll just recheck it once again, guys. How many seats are currently there, and then I'll come back to you guys with the answers to your question. Okay, give me a second, guys. It's still loading up. So currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 seats are already gone, guys. The last 2 seats are there. Okay, the last 2 seats are there, guys. Right now we only have the last 2 seats, guys. Even if you're having exams or something right now, do not miss this opportunity. Even if you're having exams, we can reschedule your training, we can reschedule your internship. The guaranteed internship will still remain with you. Okay, sir, I'm in second semester of MCA and end semesters will be in August. Can I take this program after it? See, if you're taking up the program after it, there's a very likely chance that your placements will not be that great. You have to do the entire thing right now when you are in college itself. That is the most important time to get your placements. Sanjay, my suggestion would be do not enroll into the program. You are in 8th standard. Enjoy your life a little bit. Even if you're participating in the program, yes, we will be able to offer you the guaranteed internship. But right now, your aim should be to enjoy your life and then prepare for JEE mains and advance, get into a good college. So that will be my suggestion. My suggestion would be do not enroll into the program because you are currently in 8th standard. This is not the time for you guys to focus upon these type of things itself. I'm currently in second year. I'm pursuing cybersecurity, IoT, blockchain. The three topics where placements are not good, you're pursuing that. Please, you do not expect any placements. In blockchain, every single big company that was there, the funding has entirely dried up. No company has any funding right now. No company is hiring. Even if they're hiring for at least 1 to 2 years of experience in backend development or full stack development. IoT is one thing that cannot exist individually. Very few companies hire for that. Very less number of placements are there. And cybersecurity, even we get 60% of placements even after teaching so much. That is the reason why I usually suggest students not to take up the cybersecurity program. Even though we have a training program in cybersecurity, we still tell them that, okay, we'll provide you the cybersecurity program for free. Just study full stack. We want your placements. So all the three things that you're doing is not sufficient, guys. Where do we study the data structure algorithm? Probably you can join DevTown itself. We will be providing you guys the entire thing. Again, to teach us from the basics in the lecture of internship. Absolutely yes. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, absolutely yes itself. If the link is currently working, guys, that means the seats are currently available. As soon as the 10 seats are over, the link itself will stop working. Okay. I have 11 years of career gap. Am I eligible for the internship? You are eligible for the internship itself because that is like everybody is eligible. There's a guarantee that we have to provide it to you guys, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. On which platform we learn data structure algorithms in Java. So we have our own platform itself that we have developed our own elements that is integrated with Zoom itself. So you learn right over there. Okay. Like I said, guys, the last two seats are there. After that, we'll not be able to take any more candidates. So if you guys are interested, please make sure that you are able to complete your registration right now itself, guys. Okay. When is the internship going to start? So once you have completed your registration, you have completed your training, then we'll ask you which company do you want to intern with, when do you want to start your internship. We schedule that internship with the company itself, and then you start with your internship. That is how we complete the entire training and internship, guys. Okay. Like I said, guys, the class is over. The attendance has already been given out. If you have any questions or queries related to the training and internship, I'm still there. I'm still trying to answer each and every question as much as possible. Right now, only two seats are remaining. Right now, once the two seats are over, we will not be able to take in any more candidates. We'll not be able to take in any more candidates, guys. The last two seats are there. Do not miss upon this opportunity, guys. Do not miss upon this opportunity. Do not miss upon this opportunity, guys. Getting a guaranteed internship with Walmart, with Amazon, with JP Morgan and Chase is a very big opportunity. Please don't miss this opportunity, guys. Okay. Ananya, within this week, we'll be giving you guys the 20-hour course link itself, so you don't have to worry about it. What to do after registration? So somebody from DevTown will be reaching out to you guys. You will be getting a personalized career counselor itself who will be helping you throughout the entire training, so you don't have to worry about it. So can we use VS Code ID during training time in DevTown? Absolutely yes. That is up to you guys. Okay. Can we have start a bootcamp for DSA in Java? We are going to have a bootcamp on DSA in C++, but for DSA in Java, I will have to think. But for C++ and data structure algorithms, we'll be having a bootcamp. Guys, bootcamps are like a small window to see into a particular topic, to see how the topic looks like. But DSA or any domain topic is a very vast topic which cannot be covered in 7 days. It is something that takes months to cover, and that is the reason why we have created this training and internship program, that the students are able to get the entirety of the knowledge as well as they get the individual attention as well. Okay, like I said, guys, the class is over. I'm just trying to answer some of the questions related to the training and internship. Okay, like I said, guys, if you are interested for the training and internship, the last two seats are available right now. Only the last two seats. Do not miss upon this opportunity, guys. Most of these companies, Cisco, JP Morgan and Chase, Amazon, Walmart, do not even come to most of the colleges, and you are able to get a guaranteed internship with them. You will be covering C++, Java, data structure algorithms, competitive programming, full stack development, or data science, or cyber security. You will be covering your aptitude. You will be getting, and not even that. After the internship, we handle your placements as well. We handle your placements as well. We have three other methods of making sure that you are able to get placed. For example, if you have done well in the internship, you directly get your placements from right over there. Otherwise, we go further with our partner companies. We have more than 36 companies that we are currently partnered up with who provide our students with direct placements itself. So we push you guys, we push your resumes and everything right over there, and they give you guys the direct placements. Then we go further with our next particular task in hand, that is through our instructors. We gather more than 300 to 400 referrals every single month and distribute it within our students to make sure that they're able to get chances to interview at various different companies. And then the last particular method is through our job placement portal. We have our own placement portal wherein every single day more than 25 companies post their postings for internships as well as for jobs, and students can directly apply from right over there as well. That is the reason why we have been able to get so many students placed over the span of just 2 months itself. There is a class for project tomorrow. It is going to be at 6:30 in the evening. Okay, 6:30 in the evening itself. Like I said, guys, if you are interested for the training and internship, do not miss upon this opportunity. Do register for the program itself, guys. Do not miss upon this opportunity. Please do complete your pre-registration as soon as possible, guys. This is a very big opportunity, guys. I will definitely be suggesting you guys do not miss upon this opportunity. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. The last seat is available, guys. The last seat is available. After that, we'll not be able to take in any more candidates. I have a question. I paid for the training and internship, but I don't attend live sessions. Is that okay? I'm just attending self-paced for full stack. It is up to you. We don't have any criteria of attendance. We don't have any criteria. The classes are there, the round sessions are there. It is up to you to go to the class or not. We provide you guys with the lifetime recordings as well. You don't have to worry about that. Okay. As the 20-hour course is free to learn in lifetime or any situation, no, like that is up to you guys whenever you want to do it, right? Is the recording provided for every class if I miss something? Absolutely yes. For example, every class is live, every class will be on Zoom, but every class will then be recorded and the recordings will be provided to you guys with lifetime access. That if you miss out on certain class, you can see the recording, come back to the doubt session, ask your questions right over there, or you can go back and at a later point of time, after maybe a year or so, you want to come back, you want to revise something, you can do that right over there as well. Is Python programming lesson ready? A little bit of more development is needed right over there, but it will soon be ready as well. Okay. So, like I said, guys, those who are interested for the training and internship program, please do complete your pre-registration right now. The last seat is remaining right now, guys. Last seat is remaining. After that, even I will not be able to help you guys out with the same. Okay. Please do complete your pre-registration right now itself, guys, because once the seat is over, the last seat is over, I will not be able to provide you guys with any more seats after that, guys. And I'm a CLC student interested in data science. Is the internship available? Dolly, absolutely yes. Please do complete your pre-registration right now itself, Dolly. Because once the seat is over, I will not be able to help you out with that. ERAS SIH for international students, you have to message on the WhatsApp number in the live chat. The link will not work for international students. If you want to register for the program, you will have to message on the WhatsApp number. They will be able to help you guys out with that. Okay. MBG Sunny, you will be getting the information tomorrow morning itself. The class is over, guys. You guys can leave. The class is over. You guys can leave as well. The class is over. The attendance is over. Everything is over. If you have any doubts or any questions related to the training and internship, you guys can ask me that, and I will help you guys out with the same as well. Okay. So how can you learn DSA from you for free? See, I don't have that time itself to teach the entirety of data structures and algorithms for free. But if you want to join the program, you can definitely do that. Okay. Guys, the last seat is available, so please do complete your registration because after that we'll not be able to take you in. Do not miss upon this golden opportunity, guys. That will be my suggestion. Do not miss upon this golden opportunity. Can pass out students can join? Absolutely yes. Can freshers join the internship program? Absolutely yes itself. Are still seats available? Yes, one seat is still available right now. Okay. Will you come to the Zoom classes? Absolutely, yes. That is my favorite task. Okay. What to do after registration? Don Bhai, somebody from DevTown will be reaching out to you and will be helping you out throughout the entire process. So you don't have to worry about that. Where for which domains are you taking up classes? So I take up deep learning as well as I take up Docker. These are the two programs that I take up inside of the classes, inside of the live classes. These are two programs that I have my expertise in. That is the reason why I prefer to take them. Like I said, guys, do not miss upon this opportunity. You are getting everything from opportunities, from your placements, your internships, everything that you need to learn for getting a good job at a good company, irrespective of what you're doing in your college. Just think about it, how much you are paying to your college and what you're getting out of it. And please, guys, if you're interested in cloud computing or something like that, for example, Kushagra is asking if you're just doing cloud computing, you're not going to get any placements. Please try to understand this. What is cloud computing? It just cannot exist on its own. It is, you need to have knowledge about backend, you need to have knowledge about front end, you need to have knowledge about Docker or Kubernetes or CI/CD to actually implement something on cloud computing. So these all things are interlinked together itself, guys. They cannot exist separately. You have to still study full stack, and your experience and your expertise should be in cloud computing. For example, our students, they learn the entirety of full stack, front end, back end, DevOps, cloud. If they are interested in cloud computing, we ask them to do their internship in Amazon itself. So their chance of getting hired into cloud computing is very high. So that are the things that you need to think about, guys. Okay. Yes, guys, the attendance is done, of course. Like I said, guys, if you are interested in the training and internship program, please make sure that you are able to do the pre-registration right now itself, because once the seat is over, even we will not be able to help you guys out with that. And do not miss upon this opportunity, guys. This is a very big opportunity that is available to you guys. We don't even offer it. So if you go to our website, you will not even see it on our website itself, guys. The only reason behind it is because we want to offer this to only those candidates that we feel are the best suited for this opportunity, because you guys have came to this particular boot camp, you guys have given this time, we are able to see that you guys actually deserve it. Okay. Then should I go for full stack or data science? Kushagra, go further with full stack itself. Go further with full stack. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. Once the last student registers himself, I think so Kushagra will be the last student that will be registering himself. So please do complete your registrations, and we'll continue from tomorrow onwards. I hope to see some of you guys joining the training program, especially in my class. What is better, architect engineer or software engineer, whatever you are able to get. You don't choose which position will be offered to you. You apply to a company, the company chooses that from today you are an architect. From today you are a software engineer. They choose that. You don't choose it. Please try to understand that. Okay. Can I change my domain from data science into full stack? That is up to you. You can just reach out to your career counselor. They will be able to help you guys out with the same. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. We'll meet in tomorrow's class at 6:30 and we'll continue from right over there. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye. Bye, guys. So last seat is there. Do register yourself for the same. Thank you, guys. Bye, guys. Bye.